आज हम पढ़ेंगे वेलकम जय जगन्नाथ वेलकम व्यूअर्स टू आवर चैनल। आज हम पढ़ेंगे क्लास 11 का चैप्टर 2 बायोलॉजी। चैप्टर नेम इज बायोलॉजिकल क्लासिफिकेशन। So first paragraph, since the dawn of civilization there have been many attempts to classify living organisms. Just dawn instinctively not using criteria that were scientific but born out of a need to use organisms for our own use, for food, shelter, and clothing. Aristotle was the earliest to attempt a more scientific basis for classification. So, first scientist who wanted to classify organisms was Aristotle. So that's why he is called as the father of biology and father of zoology, Aristotle. He used simple morphological characters to classify plants into trees, shrubs, and palms. So, according to morphological character, that means according to physical appearance, plants were divided into three categories, that is tree, herb, and shrub. He also divided animals into two categories, which is red-blooded, and those who have not red blood. So, in Linnaeus' time, a two-kingdom system of classification, that was Plantae and Animalia kingdom, was developed. Carlos Linnaeus uh, he proposed two kingdom classification. There are only two kingdoms, that is Plantae and Animalia. All the plants belong to Plantae and all the animals belong to Animalia kingdom. Just developed that included all plants and animals respectively. This system did not distinguish between the eukaryotes and prokaryotes. It did not distinguish between the यूकेरियोट एंड प्रोकैरियोट। प्रोकैरियोट क्या होता है? जो उनके न्यूक्लियस ज्यादा तक डेवलप नहीं होता है वो प्रोकैरियोट है। एंड यूकेरियोट those organisms those whose nucleus is well developed. Unicellular and multicellular organism and photosynthetic, that is green algae, and non-photosynthetic, that is fungi organism. So in the two kingdom classification, it did not taken into account like the animals, unicellular, multicellular, prokaryote, eukaryote, photosynthetic. Classification of organism into plants and animals was easily drawn and was easy to understand. Obviously, this is a plant, this is an animal. It can be easily classified, but a large number of organisms did not fall into either category. But ज्यादातर कुछ organism होते थे वो plant में नहीं आते थे और animal में भी नहीं आते. And the two kingdom classification used for a long time was found inadequate. जो ज्यादातर समय तक चला आ रहा था जो two kingdom classification, it was not sufficient. Besides gross morphology, a need was also felt for including other characteristics like cell structure, nature of wall, mode of nutrition, habitat, method of reproduction, evolutionary relationship. Besides, ये जो दो किंगडम थे प्लांटेन एनिमल, उसके बाद भी हमें और कुछ जानना चाहिए था, जैसे कि उसका सेल का स्ट्रक्चर क्या है, वो वाल कैसा है सेल का, उनके जो ऑर्गेनिज्म है उनके न्यूट्रिशन कैसे होता है, उसके हैबिटेट वो कहाँ पर रहते हैं और वो कैसे रिप्रोडक्शन करता है और उसके चेंजेस क्या है, इवोल्यूशन क्या है, ये सब जानने हमारे लिए बहुत जरूरी थे. Classification systems for the living organism have hence undergone several changes over time. So for that reason, classification system changes. Though plant and animal kingdom have been a constant under all different systems, the understanding of what groups organisms be included under this kingdom have been changing. The number and the nature of other kingdom have also been understood differently by different scientists over time. तो वो कौन से ग्रुप में आते हैं, ये कौन ऑर्गेनिज्म है, ये कौन सा किंगडम है, ये सब जानने के लिए साइंटिस्ट को बहुत सारे रिसर्च करने में बहुत ज्यादा साल तक वो रिसर्च करते हैं, वो उसको समझने के लिए कि ये कौन सी किंगडम में जाएगी, इसका फीचर क्या है, ये सब जानने. So in the first phase, there is only one point. It is two kingdom classification was proposed by Carlos Linnaeus, and the two kingdoms were Plantae and Animalia. It is important. Nothing is important in the first phase except this. Then R.H. Whittaker in 1969 proposed a five kingdom classification. साइंटिस्ट जो कि है R.H. Whittaker वो फाइव किंगडम क्लासिफिकेशन को प्रपोज की. The kingdom defined by him were named. So जो जो पांच फाइव किंगडम थे वो क्या क्या थे? मोनेरा, प्रोटिस्टा, हॉन्जी, प्लांटी एंड एनिमल. Okay. The main criteria for classification used by him include cell structure. वो क्या फीचर देख के ये ऑर्गेनिज्म को डिफरेंट किंगडम में क्लासिफाई किए थे. वो जो वो जो फीचर्स थे वो फीचर्स था क्या क्या? एक सेल स्ट्रक्चर, then body organization in what are the then what is the mode of nutrition and reproduction and phylogenetic relationship. There is a term, it is called phylogenetic relationship. So what is phylogenetic relationship? Basing on the evolution, how your body structure changed, how the structure body structure of an organism changes according to time. वो समय के बाद समय के अनुसार वो जो स्ट्रक्चर का चेंज होता है बॉडी का ऑर्गेनिज्म का वो होता है फाइलोजेनिक रिलेशनशिप. ये सब कुछ को ध्यान रखते हुए वो फाइव किंगडम क्लासिफिकेशन लेके आया है. कौन? आरएच व्हिटेकर. तो हमें यहाँ पर ये जो दिखाई दिया है आपको सेल टाइप ये सब दिखाई. मोनेरा उसका सेल है प्रोकैरियोट. दैट मीन्स न्यूक्लियस इज नॉट डेवलप्ड. Monera. But Protista, it is eukaryotic. Fungi eukaryotic, Plantae eukaryotic, Animalia eukaryotic. So in the five kingdom classification, only Monera is prokaryotic. All the four kingdoms are eukaryotic. Cell type, then cell wall. Cell wall, it is made up of, in Monera, their cell wall is made up of non-cellulosic, that is polysaccharide and amino acid. Okay. It is polysaccharide. The cell wall in Monera, the cell wall is made up of polysaccharide and amino acid. In eukaryote, it is present but in somehow, not present in fully. And in fungi, it is present but cellulose is not present. With the cellulose is made up of only chitin. The cellulose is made up of only chitin. Chitin, it is a protein. Then it is called Plantae. Plantae, the cell wall is made up of cellulose. In the Animalia, the cell wall is absent. So understand? Monera, the cell wall is made up of non-cellulosic. That means cellulose is not present. But the cell wall is made up of polysaccharide and amino acid. Protista, cell wall is present somehow. Fungi, cellulose is not present. Sorry, the cell wall is made up of chitin, but not with cellulose. And Plantae, yes, it is present, and cellulose cell wall is made up of cellulose. And in Animalia, its cell wall is absent. Then comes to nuclear membrane. In Monera, nuclear membrane is absent. Why? Because the cell is prokaryotic. That means the nucleus is not developed. That's why the nuclear membrane, as the nucleus is not developed, so the nuclear membrane is not developed, so it is absent. And all the four, in all the four Protista, Fungi, Plantae, Animalia, the nuclear membrane is present. Then body organization. Body organization is cellular. Protista, it is also cellular, but in Fungi it is multicellular or loose tissue. It has number of cells, but it is loose tissue. Plantae, it is tissue and organs are also there. Animalia, it has tissue, organ and organ system. That means in Monera there may as unicellular. That means their body is consist of only one cell or two cells. There is no specific organ, there is no specific tissue in Monera and Protista. बट फंजी में क्या होता है? उसका जो सेल है मल्टी सेलुलर है, बहुत सारा सेल है, मगर जो टिश्यू है वो लूज टिश्यू है. एंड प्लांटी एनिमलिया में वो टिश्यू है, ऑर्गन है, बट एनिमलिया में ऑर्गन सिस्टम है, जैसे कि सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम, रेस्पिरेटरी सिस्टम, लाइक दैट. देन मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन. मोनेरा इट इज ऑटोट्रॉपिक, that is photosynthetic and chemosynthetic. That means they can prepare their food in the presence of light and in the presence of some chemical compound. and heterotrophic. They are autotrophic and heterotrophic. That means Monera वो जो उनके न्यूट्रिशन है वो ऑटोट्रॉपिक है एंड हेटेरोट्रॉपिक है. ऑटोट्रॉपिक में जो वो कौन कौन से रिएक्शन में करते हैं, फोटोसिंथेसिस एंड केमोसिंथेसिस. ये दो प्रोसेस में वो अपने फूड प्रिपेयर करते हैं. And the heterotrophic was saprophytic and parasitic. Saprophytic means the mode of nutrition is based on the dead animals. They consume the foods were dead animals. They consume simply dead animals. And parasitic means they are living on the host, that in a living organism, and that in that living organism they reproduce and growth takes place. Like we can parasitic example is mosquito. Mosquito, but it is taking the blood from our body. Our body. Mosquito will be parasite. Okay. Or the lice lives in the hair. They live in the hair and they consume the blood from our body. Then the protista, their mode of nutrition is autotrophic. That means autotrophic and heterotrophic. But the autotrophic is mainly photosynthetic. And fungi is heterotrophic. They basically saprophytic and parasite. Plantae, they all are autotrophic. They prepare their own food by means of photosynthesis reaction. Then animalia, they are heterotrophic. That means holozoic and saprophytic. Holozoic means that depend on other animals. Then the three domain system has also been so five kingdom classification was proposed by. No, फाइव किंगडम क्लासिफिकेशन वाज प्रपोज्ड बाय, वो कौन थे जो प्रपोज किए थे फाइव किंगडम? अरे छुट इन 1969. जो टू किंगडम क्लासिफिकेशन थे वो कौन प्रपोज किए थे? टू किंगडम क्लासिफिकेशन वाज प्रपोज्ड बाय कार्लोस लिन्यस. फादर ऑफ बायोलॉजी और फादर ऑफ जूलॉजी एरिस्टोटल. जो दी फाइव किंगडम्स है, कैन यू नेम दैट? वो फाइव किंगडम क्या क्या है? वो किंगडम मोनेरा, प्रोटिस्टा, फंजी, प्लांटी, एनिमल. Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, and Animalia. So the cell of Monera is prokaryotic or eukaryotic? Prokaryotic. And all the four are eukaryotic cell. Then cell wall in Monera, cell wall is non-cellulosic. It is made up of polysaccharide and amino acid. But in Protista, the cell wall is made up of it is present in somewhere, but in fungi the cell wall is made up of chitin. Chitin is a protein. And yes, in plant it is made up of cell wall is made up of cellulose, and in animal the cell wall is absent. So cell type and cell wall is remembered. Then come to nuclear membrane. In prokaryotic, in Monera, nuclear membrane is absent, but in all the four kingdoms except Monera, the nuclear membrane is present. Then body organization. In Monera and Protista, the body organizations are cellular. And in fungi, it is multicellular but loose tissue. It is in Plantae, it is tissue and organ, and in animal, it have tissue, organ and organ system. Then mode of nutrition क्या है? Monera का वो autotrophic है and heterotrophic है. Autotrophic में photosynthesis and chemosynthesis, and heterotrophic में होता है parasitic and saprophytic. मोनेरा के बाद आता है प्रोटिस्टा. प्रोटिस्टा में जो मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन होता है ऑटोट्रोफिक, दैट इज ऑटोट्रोफिक एंड हेटेरोट्रोफिक. एंड फंजी में वो है ओनली हेटेरोट्रोफिक. फंजी हेटेरोट्रोफिक, इट इज सेप्रोफाइटिक एंड पैरासाइटिक. एंड प्लांटी obviously it is autotrophic photosynthesis process. And in animalia it is heterotrophic, that is holozoic and saprophytic. So the three domain system has also been proposed that divide the kingdom Monera into two domains. In living the remaining eukaryotic kingdom in the third domain, and there was sixth kingdom classification. So there was also a sixth kingdom classification also there. So Monera was divided into two kingdoms. Let us look at the five kingdom classification. So we will not हम यहाँ पर सिक्स किंगडम क्लासिफिकेशन नहीं देखेंगे, हम यहाँ पर फाइव किंगडम क्लासिफिकेशन ही डिस्कशन करेंगे. Let us look at the five kingdom classification to understand the issues and considerations like that influence the classification system. First, what happens? First, there was bacteria, blue-green algae, fungi, mosses, horns, gymnosperms, and angiosperm under plants. So these these organisms are taken into account for classification. The character that unified this whole kingdom was that all the organisms included had a cell wall in their cell. The organism all they have a cell wall. They were placed together in a widely differed in other characteristics. According to character, they are grouped. It brought together the prokaryotic bacteria and blue-green algae with other groups which were eukaryotic. So, accordingly, as they have cell wall, both both the prokaryotic bacteria and blue-green algae, they are come under the a single category, single group. Accordingly, unicellular and multicellular organisms were divided like Chlamydomonas and Spirogyra. They were placed under algae. Simply, they are how the classification was made. It was describing. The classification did not differentiate between the heterotrophic group, that is fungi, and autotrophic green plant, though they also showed a characteristic difference in their wall composition. The fungi had chitin in their wall, while the green plant have a cellulose cell wall. Next page. How it is not important. I think it is will be not asked in the exam. Just remember that table. When these characteristics were considered, the fungi were placed in a separate kingdom. So the fungi was given into a separate kingdom, that is kingdom fungi. Of all prokaryotic organisms were grouped together under kingdom Monera. All the prokaryotic organisms were placed under kingdom Monera. और जो यूनिसेलुलर दैट मीन्स जो यूनिसेलुलर है और प्रोकैरियोटिक है उसे हम रखेंगे मोनेरा ग्रुप में, मोनेरा किंगडम में. और जो यूनिसेलुलर है मगर यूकैरियोटिक है वो हम रखेंगे प्रोटिस्टा में. तो समझ में आया. यूनिसेलुलर तो होगा मोनेरा प्रोटिस्टा बोथ, बट उनके जो प्रोकैरियोटिक है वो मोनेरा में जाएंगे और जो यूकैरियोटिक होंगे वो प्रोटिस्टा में जाएंगे. So kingdom protista has brought together Chlamydomonas, क्लोरेला, दैट मीन्स जो क्लोरेला जो एल्गी में प्लेस किया गया था विद इन प्लांट्स एंड हैविंग सेल वॉल with paramecium and amoeba who were earlier placed in the animal kingdom. In paramecium amoeba were placed under animal kingdom which lacked cell wall. So now प्रोटिस्टा में कौन कौन है जो यूनिसेलुलर है मगर उनके जो यूकैरियोटिक है उनके न्यूक्लियस ज्यादा डेवलप है. सो प्रोटिस्टा में कौन कौन गए? Chlamydomonas, chlorella, amoeba, paramecium. It has put together organisms which in earlier classification were placed in different kingdoms. So यहाँ पर जो हम ऑर्गेनिज्म यहाँ पर अब रखे वो प्रीवियसली डिफरेंट किंगडम में लाइक प्लांटी एनिमलिया में इंक्लूड हुए थे. This happened because the criteria for classification changed. So as the classification changed, criteria changed. That's why these organisms have changed into another kingdom, like that is Protista. This kingdom change will take place in future too, depending on improvement of understanding of characteristics and evolutionary relationship. तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि ये अगर ये ऑर्गेनिज्म लाइक एमीबा पैरामीशियम अभी अगर यूकैरियोट प्रोटिस्टा में है तो अगर हम नेक्स्ट किंगडम में नहीं जा सकते, अदर किंगडम में नहीं जा सकते हैं बेसिंग ऑन द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक. देयर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स क्या है, देयर इवोल्यूशन क्या है, वो अगर हम अभी भी साइंटिस्ट रिसर्च कर रहे हैं अगर वो कुछ आता है तो वो उन्हें अलग नेक्स्ट डिफरेंट किंगडम में रखा जाएगा. Over times, an attempt has been made to evolve classification system which reflect not only morphological, physiological, and reproductive similarity. It is also phylogenetic, that is based on evolutionary relationship. That means we will classify these into kingdoms in morphological. मॉर्फोलॉजिकल मीन्स उसके अपीयरेंस क्या है, उसके फिजिकल अपीयरेंस वो देखने में कैसा है, उसके स्ट्रक्चर क्या है, ये है मॉर्फोलॉजिकल. फिजियोलॉजिकल मीन्स उसके बॉडी में कौन से प्रोसेस चल रहा है, सर्कुलेशन कैसे हो रहा है, उसके रेस्पिरेशन कैसे हो रहा है, ये सब प्रोसेस है, वो है फिजियोलॉजिकल. एंड रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम, ये सब देखते हैं. और फाइलोजेनेटिक, उसके रिवोल्यूशन क्या है, उनके प्रीवियस की स्ट्रक्चर क्या थी, अब क्या स्ट्रक्चर है, ये सब हम देखते हैं. ये सब रिसर्च करते हुए नेक्स्ट ये फिर नेक्स्ट अलग एक किंगडम में जा सकते हैं, प्रूव कर सकते हैं. वो टाइम के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. इन दिस चैप्टर विल स्टडी कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ किंगडम. हम यहाँ पर पढ़ेंगे जो वुड टेकर सिस्टम थे, जो 5 किंगडम क्लासिफिकेशन, उसके ऊपर ही हम यहाँ पर स्टडी करेंगे. जो 5 किंगडम थे, दैट इज मोनेरा, प्रोटिस्टा, फंजी, प्लांटी एंड एनिमोलिया. एंड प्लांटी एंड एनिमोलिया का जो स्ट्रक्चर है, दैट इज हम वो प्लांटी एंड एनिमोलिया वो चैप्टर 3 एंड 4 में पढ़ेंगे. हम बेसिकली यहाँ पर हम इस सेकेंड चैप्टर में हम क्या पढ़ेंगे, मोनेरा, प्रोटिस्टा एंड फंजी. ये 3 ग्रुप के ऊपर, 3 किंगडम के ऊपर हम ज्यादातर